hey, hey, hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed, like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, hey. Shoot him my shot, like, hey. Hit the red dot, like, hey. Finger on the, like, hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. She said when to stop trying to in her face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fence, they switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers is putin'. I go off a field, no heads, you just shoot it. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. I feel like a mutant, I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life was a highlight reel that I keep on looping. You can't just tell me, you gotta prove it. Stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than Ayuk, and they sending shots, but I'm high, just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G., you know I can't forget that I do it. Shoot my shot, like, ayy. Hit the red dot, like, ayy. Finger on the, like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shoot my shot, like, ayy. Hit the red dot, like, ayy. Your spot, like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed, like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision, like, ayy. Shoot my shot, like, ayy. Hit the red dot, like, ayy. Finger on the, like, ayy, 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 ayy. Open up the rhyme book and read the composition. I can truly give about the competition. I'm in another atmosphere, I'm on another mission.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Darius Davis to return it. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's 2nd and 5. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Working quickly here.
12 yards. That's the number. Chargers 1st down.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He finds McConkey. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner.
It's the pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Play action now for Herbert. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Gets this to McConkey. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 16. Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. And it falls incomplete. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Nix from the gun. On target to Godwin. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback if the return comes out to the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Ladd McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage. Second and 8.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. Chased out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to them and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. It's Herbert once more. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, LA. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And look at this return. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target. Thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
This is ahead for about 5. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Doesn't have the hook up there. Incomplete pass. Could make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. Completed to Davis. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Kappa.
Herbert. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that brings up 4th and long. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Nix. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. Now makes it 2nd down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Feels this clean at the 30. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. He picks up 16 on the good return. And the Chargers take possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Herbert. Connects on the crosser. Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. 1st and goal here. Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's going to be Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple on the run, and they'll need the same here. 3rd and goal at the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Running for it with Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Desperation's a tricky thing, Kate. You love defenses when they're desperate and they're just playing on edge. But offensively, you're in a hole like this, the worst thing you could do is get desperate in a sack. Oh, it only adds further in.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Collects this at the 32. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Bronk, after getting a big chunk on that return. Found some space, got his team 21 on that run back. And it'll be their football. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Man in motion, out of the slot. First and 10, Herbert. He puts some power on a deep one, into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Again on second and 10, Nix taking his shot deep down the field and go. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Chargers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. Well, I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
He's loaded another one up. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're gonna face 3rd down. Nix. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Chargers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's on the move. Cut near the goal line. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now, Herbert. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers continue piling on to this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 now. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Nix off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he has it almost to the red zone, down at the 21-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. McLaughlin. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. You continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or you're now forced to put the ball in the air.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a small chunk off that lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Running it after the penalty. He finds some space again. And he's down all the way to the 30. They got 24 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
1
1st down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, Ram.
Here's Herbert. Escapes the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
That play is so impressive on so many levels, not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Play action with Nix. He lofts it deep left. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter.
45. Broncos 14.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. They motion the tight end over. To the air, 3rd and long. This finds Franklin. He'll be touchdown short of the marker, so 4th down coming up. Nix from the gun. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. He's got Godwin working that sideline. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense up to the line fast. So early movement for the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Here's Nix to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game.
And they pick him off again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chargers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Rolling left, buying some time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Go. Ray. Go.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert back to throw. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Von Bell takes it away.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Brought in inside the 20. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. On target to Dobbins. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers on their way to their third win of the year. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
59.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He fires one deep down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And now they face second down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
Set. Let's go. Home troops right. Set.
Now Herbert again. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers continue adding on to that lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10. Nix now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's second down coming up. To throw, here's Nix. Flush down out to his left. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with third and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has a hole left, room to run. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing.
And they pick him off again! Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Davis there to grab it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete to Dobbins. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh, put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Hey, Kappa.
They snap it to Herbert. Taking a shot for the end zone. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Nix with it on 1st. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game.